Massachusetts, the United States of America, on Monday, the 5th of December 1927, being the third and youngest child of their Royal Highnesses, Prince and Princess Mahidol of Songkhla. Even the fact of his birth seemed to be significant in several ways. He was first of all the direct grandson of his late Majesty King Chulalongkorn or Rama I, who was renowned for the great reform he made to bring all institutions of Thailand up to date and in line with the rest of the Western world. Prince Mahidol himself was perhaps one of the most modern-minded of all the sons of King Chulalongkorn, and his life was dedicated to the development of many ideas, particularly in the field of medical science, so that he is now known as the father of modern Thai medicine. Last but not least, he was given the significant name of Bhumibol meaning stage of the land in incomparable power, which become prophetic as the Thai people come to revere the truth as a source of unity and strength during his reign. subjects but to the whole world. His Majesty had always stressed the importance of the basics, because only when the fundamentals are strong can development be sustainable. His Majesty therefore sought to help the poor by encouraging them to first get enough to eat and to live on, before embarking on more ambitious goals. Hence, His Majesty developed a philosophy of sufficiency economy as a way of life for Thai people. The word sufficiency means moderation and mindfulness in all conduct, and incorporates the need for protection from internal and external shocks. It can be applied to the entire population, whether at individual, family, or community levels. At the national level, the philosophy is consistent with the balanced development strategy. To put his sufficiency economic philosophy into practice, His Majesty initiated thousands of royal projects during his reign. Some of the most significant include the Royal Rain Project, Moisture Retention Dams, the Basak Julasit Dam Project, new theories on managing agricultural land,